Sometimes we need to give ourselves permission. Permission to not be perfect, to mess up, or in other words, give yourself permission to suck. I'm Zach Christensen, and this is Beyond the Book, presented by Juxtabook. As an author, the first draft of what you produce is probably going to suck. So give yourself permission right now to not produce perfect manuscripts, perfect written words from the very beginning, because it's going to stifle your creativity. In a recent interview with singer and songwriter John Mayer, he imparted some wisdom about his creative process. He emphasized the importance of being persistent, to push through it, to push through the creative process until you find what you're looking for. You just need to start, he said, and keep pushing. Keep going until you create something. Force it if you have to. It doesn't matter what comes out initially. And if you watch the interview, you can see him showing an incredible example of this, where he picks up his guitar and just starts playing it and having the words come out in whatever he's thinking about and he's doing. And it sounds amazing because he's done this process so many times. As you dive deeper and deeper into your thoughts, what's in your mind, you're going to discover the story that you want to tell, the message that you want to convey, or the change that you hope to incite in something through your book. But keep in mind that your initial drafts may not be masterpieces, and that's okay. In fact, they're probably going to suck. But that's precisely why you need to give yourself permission to suck. The real message that I'm wanting to convey here is just start. You can spend hours, days, weeks, years mapping everything out and creating and trying to create the most flawless idea in your mind. But until you sit down, put pen to paper or fingers to keyboard and start writing those first words, you won't make any significant progress. Believe me, starting imperfectly in anything is better than being paralyzed by the illusion of perfection. The best part, if your first draft sucks, you're the only one who has to see it, unless you decide to share it. Once you get those initial thoughts down and out of your head, you will be able to start to refine them. Each revision brings improvement. And going back to what John Mayer talked about, sometimes with the creativity process, you're required to force it. You need to keep pushing, keep going until you unearth that unique voice within you that you want to share. To all the aspiring authors out there, give yourself permission to suck. That's the first step towards creating something beautiful. If you have any questions about a recent episode, I'd love to hear from you. Visit juxtabook.com/Beyond the Book and click the appropriate button to leave your question, and we will include it in our weekly Q&A episode. Your book is just one chapter in your author journey. Think beyond the book as you craft your path. Thank you for your questions, and thank you for listening.